Welcome back. In this advising tutorial, we will look at how to add a course inside MyBanner. From the MyBanner main menu, click on the student link. Next, select the registration link and then search for classes. For this tutorial, we will add a course to the Fall 2012 semester by selecting Fall 2012 and hitting Submit. There are two ways to search: Course Search or Advanced Search. Let's look at the Course Search function first. In this example, let's say our student is looking to add Writing 150. Inside the subject box, scroll down to the bottom and highlight Writing, and then click Course Search. All of the courses offered in the Fall 2012 from the Writing department are now listed. Click View Sections next to the Writing 150 Strategies in Writing course. Let's take a moment and take a look at each of the columns. The first column on the left is going to have an open checkbox or a C. If the course is open, you will see an open checkbox, and if a C is present, it means that particular section is closed. The next column is for the course registration number, or CRN. If you click on the CRN, you can view the catalog entry for the course and read the course description. There are times when a course requires a permit or is held back for a specific major. In this type of instance, the information is typically listed on the first line just above associated term. Our next column alerts us to whether or not a prerequisite exists for this course. A prerequisite is when a specific course must be taken before another course. For example, Writing 150 is a prerequisite to taking an SWS. The next two columns include the subject and course number, in this instance, Writing 150. The section column is next and is important. For Fall 2012, there are 61 sections of Writing 150. This means that there are 61 different courses to select, all that meet at different times in different locations taught by different instructors. The campus column is next and is very important to pay attention to, as it will tell you what campus the course will meet on. The two most common codes you will see are ALL, which is the abbreviation for Allendale, and PEW, which is the abbreviation for the downtown Grand Rapids campus. When selecting courses, be sure to pay attention to the campus column. Next is the title of the course, followed by the days of the week and the time the course is offered. For days of the week, M is Monday, T is Tuesday, W is Wednesday, R is Thursday, and F is Friday. The next five columns all relate to how many students are enrolled in the course. CAP stands for the number of students allowed in the course. ACT shows how many students are actually enrolled in the course. REM shows how many remaining seats are available. The instructor column shows who is assigned to teach the course, followed by the dates the course will run. You can also see the specific building and room number under the location column. Finally, there's an attribute column, which would show things like if the course is part of structured learning assistance, fulfills a part of general education, covers a theme, or has an SWS attribute. Now that we understand the various columns, it is pretty straightforward to add a course. Take a look at what course best fits your schedule. Once you have made that decision, click on the open box under the first column, and then you can go to the bottom of the page and hit register. For this example, let's assume Section 1 works well for our schedule. All you need to do is go under the Select column, click on the Open checkbox, and then scroll to the bottom of the page and hit Register. You have now registered for your first course. To go back in and add another course, just click on Class Search. At the beginning of this tutorial, I mentioned there were two ways to search for courses: Course Search and Advanced Search. We have covered Course Search. Now let's take a look at the Advanced Search option. If you would like to use the Advanced Search option, click on the Advanced Search button. We will stay with Writing 150 as our example again. In the subject box, scroll to the bottom and select Writing. In the course number text box, enter in 150. There are now a variety of filters you can use to narrow down your search results. As an FYI, you really won't need to add the title or select a schedule type. Instructional type allows you to filter for courses taught as compressed video, hybrid, online, or in a traditional format. Under the campus area, you can select a specific campus if you want to only take courses at one campus. You can search by course level, which would include undergraduate, master's, or doctoral coursework. Another option would be to search for a particular instructor or by an attribute. An example of an attribute would be a course that is listed as supplemental writing skills or a course that is offered as a structured learning assistance. The final three options allow you to search based on a start time, end time, or specific day of the week. Once you have set your filters, you hit Section Search and you will be shown all of the available course options for Writing 150 that meet your requirements. In time, you will find which search option works best for you.